welcome to you all. I'm glad to say the game is back again. If you needed reminding, it's time to fasten those seatbelts for the endless roller coaster ride that is to come. Leicester against Watford. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Leicester against Watford. So it's away we go then. So a great thrill to witness the start of a brand new managerial career. What a day this is for him. And Jim, what do you think of his prospects?
Well, firstly, let me say that I wish him well. I was a little surprised by the decision to install him, and I think that goes for the fans too. And while every new manager needs a good start, he probably needs it more so.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Keeper's ball. Now it's Cavani. Cavani. Now it's Vardy. Leicester get it back again. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Cavani. Chance! It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Aimed long and direct.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Now it's Cavani, looking to shoot, and he's done it!
Granit Xhaka did so well with that interception, but what followed was a pretty lethal counter-attack that took seconds to convert. That's as sharp as it gets, believe me.
Leicester break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Berami boots it upfield. Igalo. Berami. Can he find a finish now? He's had a shot! Igalo! Extraordinary! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Berami. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. There is the half-time whistle. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Now it's Dini. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Jose Holebas. They get a throw in.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Thrust towards the front line. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence. It's a long forward pass. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Vardy puts his foot on the gas. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Vardy. Vardy just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long. Looking to force his way through. Back of the net! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Leicester take the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
A chance! Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Simpson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's broken through. Chance! Oh, brilliant from Vardy! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Leicester have their win on opening day. The season perfectly teed up. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, you never quite know how the first match of any competition is going to go, but I thought they did a good job.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.